Hello and welcome to our first episode of Discovering Diversity, an exploration of types. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of types and explore the diversity that exists in nature and human society. But first, what exactly do we mean by types? In this context, types refers to categories or classifications that we use to understand the world around us. This could be anything from the 8.7 million estimated biological species on Earth, to the 16 personality types identified by the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, to the hundreds of genres and subgenres in music. Understanding these types and their diversity is crucial. It helps us appreciate the complexity and richness of the world around us. It helps us understand how different elements interact and coexist. And it can even help us understand ourselves better. For example, understanding biodiversity can help us protect ecosystems and conserve endangered species. In fact, according to the United Nations, preserving biodiversity can help us achieve 35% of the global goals for climate change mitigation. Understanding personality types can help us improve our relationships and work more effectively with others. And understanding different types of art can enrich our cultural experiences and broaden our perspectives. Now, you might be wondering if we can mathematically prove the diversity of types. But in this case, a mathematical proof isn't really applicable. We're dealing with qualitative information, not quantitative. And the beauty of diversity is that it's not about numbers, it's about variety, complexity, and richness. Speaking of variety and complexity, let's dive into some specific ways we can classify types. These classification systems can help us make sense of the diversity we see around us. We have hierarchical classification, where types are classified into a hierarchy, like the biological taxonomy from kingdom to species. We have faceted classification, which uses multiple sets of categories, like the way books are categorized by genre, author, and publication date. We have tag-based classification, where each type can have multiple tags, like the way blog posts can be tagged with multiple topics. We also have AI-powered classification, where machine learning algorithms automatically classify types. Behavioral classification, where types are classified based on their behavior or function. Contextual classification, where types are classified differently based on the context. User-defined classification, where users create their own classification systems. Temporal classification, where types are classified based on when they were created or used. Emotional classification, where types are classified based on the emotional response they elicit. And even quantum classification, where quantum computing could potentially be used for classification. In our upcoming episodes, we'll be diving deeper into each of these classification systems, exploring how they work and how they can help us understand the diversity of types. So stay tuned, and join us on this journey of discovery.